What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today, I'm just gonna let you a little secret that I really love horror movies. Horror movies are like my favorite types of movies, though. Like I really love the Saw series. I can't wait until Spiral comes out. I'm really a big fan of all of the horror movies that ever came out. Well, except for like the new Saw, Jigsaw. That's just dog shit. But this movie ain't about Saw. These are my top 10 scariest movies that I have seen in my life. This movie, these are movies that I was actually afraid of when I watched them. Even now, I was actually afraid of them. But let's just get straight into this shit, bruh. On number 5 on my list will be The Collector. See, The Collector is a pretty popular movie because it came out around when Saw was actually pretty popular during the time. It came out in the 2000, I forgot what year, but it came out around the 2000. Well, The Collector is about a man who this guy who went to go rob this house that was actually, I think it was the mayor's house or something. I honestly don't know, but turns out this guy, he actually trapped the whole house enough for him. He can't leave, but he can actually get in. But he can't. But like he was trapped in that bitch. He can't get out. That's the part. But the reason he's called the Collector is like if he wants you, he will actually like he will put you in a box and just keeps your ass. But if he doesn't want you, just kill you all of a sudden, just straight up just murder you right there in the spot. And there is another movie called The Collection, which is basically the sequel of it, which is like they're inside his hideout, which is filled with traps. But the Collector, he doesn't really kill people. He only like uses traps to kill people. That's all he does. But this movie's not too bad. Like the storyline was good. He was trying to rob the house though because he owned money to a loan shark. So that's the reason he like fucking did all that. He robbed the house, but he tried to save the family. But the husband died. The mom wouldn't shut the fuck up, and the daughter kept hiding, and that shit pissed him off. So he didn't leave the house. Like the daughter lived, but at the ending of the movie, he was kidnapped by the Collector and never to be seen again until The Collection came out. And number 4, which is I'm not really scared of. It was basically what he looks like. That shit was pretty scary though. The movie I'm referring to is Robert the Doll. If you know Robert the Doll, he's basically like Annabelle. Like you know how Annabelle was based on a true story, but like it wasn't like that creepy doll. It looked like a nice friendly doll, but like that's Robert. But Robert real life is less scarier than the movie one. Like this dude has a long ass neck. And he doesn't like use paranormal shit. He actually used like bats and knives and all that shit. Um Basically a fucking like they had like exorcism they had an exorcism but like they fired her. So she gave him this doll that were actually possessed and she knew it. So she wouldn't have payback on them, so she just left it there and she gave it to the son. And it was a ass because it killed the babysitter. The son got like I don't know. I think he got possessed by Robert that he killed his father at the ending. Oh, that's witchcraft. But that shit is sad. It is sad to see that shit. It wasn't too much killing. Most of the killings were off screen, but I think all the killings were off screen though. But like that movie's all fucked up in the head. Well, I shouldn't be saying that to Robert. Robert. I already know he puts a curse on you and all that shit. Like, if you want to know more about Robert, just look it up and all that though. But on to the next one. Number 3. Rob Zombie is nah. You guys already know it. Rob Zombie made this shit right here. This is the Devil's Rejects. Devil's Rejects is about a family that's basically Charles Manson's family. Well, it's not Charles Manson. It's like the fictional version of him. It's about this family that actually murdered people and kept them in the house and like tortured their body. Even if they're dead. If they're even dead, they will still torture. Like they don't give a fuck about it. I know they made it like a they made another they made like a sequel of it in like 2019 called The Three from Hell, but yeah, I like the old ones. The Deal Rejects are like the pretty scariest one, but this time they actually got caught for what they have done, so they're running away from the cops and all that shit. And they are fucked up in the head. They are straight fucked up. They I don't know how to say it though, but like they're just fucked up. Um Yeah, but on to the next one. Number two. Y'all already know it was Rob Zombie. The Devil's Rejects was the last one. So, what do you guys think is at number two? Huh? Huh? The original Devil's Reject, the House of a Thousand Corpse. This is a nobody is trapped in the house. It's not like some Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This time you actually are trapped in the house. This time, no, like you're dead. Like people are torturing you. Like one of the guys got his like self mutated to a fucking bird, as like what the brother did. Another guy was like inside the water or some shit. That's just okay. They were just doing some type of ritual on him, no, but like it's basically just a fictional version of Charles Manson, as I said. But I'm not really too that of what I put it in. Okay, on to the next one. Number one, I I know a lot of you guys will disagree with me about this one right here though. It's a Stephen King part, which is Stephen King doesn't really put a lot of blood in this shit, but you understand. You will understand. But this one is called Gerald's Game. Did I say that right? Gerald's Game. Yeah. Gerald's Game. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's made from Stephen King. I forgot, but it's about a woman who was with her fiance and they're about to have sex, but he wanted to make like a playtime, saying he's about to rape her and all that shit. And it was playing. They're just hanging out like, and like they're like he grabbed handcuffs and all that shit. But bad news, that dude had a fucking heart attack, so he died on the floor. And guess what? She was still in the handcuffs, so she was stuck on the bed by herself, handcuffed and all that shit, so she couldn't get out. She was stuck there by herself, and the only way she did was by using her conscience. Because like you might think the nigga was alive in the movie, but really he was actually dead. He was just like she was talking to like she was just using her mind, like doing things that will actually seem realistic and all that shit. That shit was yeah. Also another problem that she had to realize reality because there was some guy in the house that was that we thought was actually a fucking fake version, like it was a dream. Turns out this guy was real. I think they called him the Moonlight Man. The Moonlight Man? Yeah, Moonlight Man. I think they called him that. But it was actually a real guy, you know, like real shit. Well, long story short, when she tried to get out though, she used the glass of water glass, and then cut her hands out like she's at 127 hours and got out of that bitch. See, y'all might be wondering, why did I put that one number one though? This shit is weird. It's not that weird. Guys, bruh. It's because of the plot and the situation. Like the House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects, that has not bruh. I know there's so much blood, but like the plot is just oh yo, Devil's Rejects. It's just murder all over the place. Number two, it's just murder all over the place, guts and glory, all that type of shit. But Gerald's Game actually had a plot. What happened? Girl was stuck. Girl tried to get out. Girl 127 hours her bitch out of that bitch. But yeah, but like that shit was sad. Well, not wasn't sad. Well, she got over it. She saw the guy who was in the house. It turns out he escaped it from jail and all that shit. But like, yeah, that's what happened. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please drop a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye bye.